Hi guys, it's Amy and this is Amy by Nature. How you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, which means it is Farm Friday. We're going to be playing Build a Farm by GB at Income Babes. We have £29 that we're going to be putting into the farm because guys, the Christmas market's coming up and we need to make as many carrot cakes as we can. So, first of all, we are going to start with our monthlies and we are going to colour in. We're just going to do the green bit again. We're going to colour in one of these watermelon slices. Just like this. Here we go. And we are putting in 5 today. So we are getting out our monthly envelope. And we have got 10, 15 and 20. So we are halfway through this one, guys. We are getting there. And next we are going to go on to our Santa Tax collection. And we are going to put in another 2 today. 4 here. And here is our £2 coin. I got a fancy one. And we'll put that in our pot. And we need 2 for our envelope. So we have got 22, 24 in our Santa Tax. And this one is by Janet over at My Modern Homestead. You can find it on her coffee shop. And that is that. So we are going to move on to our Build a Farm. And if you didn't see my farm video last Friday, what we're doing is we have been asked by one of the ladies. She's helping with the Christmas market this year and she needs as many cakes as she can for the Christmas market. So we decided on carrot cake would be the best cakes to make. So I am tasked with making as many as possible. So we've got the recipe and we need to grow and harvest and feed and do all the things that we need to do to get these carrot cakes ready for the Christmas market at the end of the month. So I'm going to grab my 12-sided dice. Okay. I have 11 envelopes in my binder. So what we do is if we roll a 12, we will pick one that we're needing. Sorry, I was making sure that I got the correct dice, so I was a bit distracted. So we've got a little bit more money to play with today, guys, so bear with me. I'll try and get through this as best I can for you. So let's start. So we're starting with number 10, and number 10 is butter. Okay, right, we're going for butter. So in order to make butter, we need 3 cow's milk. And in order to get cow's milk, we need to feed our cows, and we need to feed our cows wheat. And the cows take a lot of wheat to eat. They take 3. So 3 each. So we need 12 to make 3. So what we're going to do is we are going to make quite a bit of wheat, I think, this time. So that we have got a surplus prepared. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 rows of crops that we are going to harvest. And we are going to write in here that we are adding 15, because each row is 5. And that will give us a total of 20. And then we are going to take away 12 to feed the 3 cows so that we can milk them, and that will leave us 8. So that is our wheat, and each row is worth £1. So we're going to take 3 and we're going to pop it into our envelope, and then we're going to go to our cows and we are going to feed 3 of our cows. These lovely Friesians, they're very friendly. I am not the biggest fan of, it's not so much cows, maybe more so the bulls. They can get quite feisty and they do frighten me, actually, but I don't mind the Friesians. They are very docile and lovely animals. So we are feeding 3 cows today, and then they will be ready to be milked. So we will take them over to the milking shed in order to get our milk ready for making our butter. So our cows, we've done 3, and that is worth £1.50. So we're going to put this 50 back. And we're going to take 2, is that right? Done. If I put in 150, take 50 back. I don't know what I've done. Oh my goodness. Hold on a sec. Right, so I had £2.50. Why can't I do maths this morning? My brain is not braining. And I'm adding 150. Yes. Right. And then I am changing these into a 2. Right. Okay. My brain is braining there. Okay. So we've got 2. Oh my goodness, that was a long haul. I do apologise about that, guys. I'm just noting down my money just so that I can keep a track of that so I don't get confused. Next, we are going over to our cow's milk, and we can make 3 bottles today because we have milked 3 cows and they are good to go. So that is 3 of our cow's milk. So we have got plus 3, which gives us 5. And we're going to take away 3 to make some butter, so that'll leave us 2. So we do have a surplus of cow's milk starting to build up, which is good because we need cow's milk for the recipe. And each of them are £1.50 each as well. So if we take £1.50 That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to swap all these out for 2 2s. And we'll put that in the cow's milk. And we're going to go over to our butter, which is here. And we are going to add, we're going to make 1 butter. So we'll clear in 1 stick of butter. And we are going to write that on our tracker. And we now have 2 sticks of butter in preparation for making our cakes. And each stick of butter is worth 50p. So I'm going to put in 50 there. Right. So we now are going to number 4, which is our cows. So we are going to feed some more cows. We have 8 wheat, I believe. Yes, we do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to feed another 2 cows. So that'll leave us 2 wheat left. I'll put that back in there just now. And we're going to go to our cows. And we're going to feed 2 of the cows. They're looking at us all forlornly, like cows do, looking for some hay. There we go. And we are going to feed these 2 cows. So these cows will be ready to milk soon. And that is 1 going in there for those 2 cows. Our next row is number 2. And this is our corn. So we are going to grow. Oops, I'm taking my pen out before I am ready. We are going to grow, how much? We've got 4. So we're going to grow another row of corn and we will harvest that. Just get my green. So like I said, I've been giving you guys an update of what we should be doing while we're away on holiday. So today we are still in Billand. We should still be in Billand. And today we will be going to, we're plussing 5 and that will leave us 9. We are going to Legoland today, the original Legoland. And this is getting 1. So we're very excited about that. Next, we're going to number 5, and that is our chickens. So to feed chickens, we need corn, 2 corn. So we're going to just quickly knit back to our corn, and we are going to feed, we're going to feed 2 of our chickens. So we're going to minus 4, and that will leave us 5 corn. And we're going to go to our chickens, and we are going to feed a couple of these little chickadees. They're looking around the ground, looking for corn. They like pecking for worms. But we're going to get them all fed so that they are ready for laying eggs. So we have fed 2 of the chickens, and that means we have 3 that will soon be ready to lay eggs. And we are adding 1 because we have 2 chickens. So we'll put that in there. Next, we are going to number 12, which is, it's blank. Technically, it's the recipe card. We have enough butter to do that. You know what? I think we're going to do that. We are going to score off one of these. Because I'm planning on making multiple cards, I don't want to just cross them off. So we'll score off 1, and that will be worth £1 because each butter is 50p. And we'll just put on our tracker that we have added 2 butter. Into there, and we'll just nip over to our butter very quickly, and we will just put in that we're using that in our first cake. So we're taking the 2 sticks of butter in order to put that towards the cake. So that's another £1. Next, we're going to number 11, which is our spice garden. We've got loads of lovely spices in this garden, and we need to use nutmeg for our cakes. We have got 2 nutmeg, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to add another 1, and these are 50p each, I believe. So we're going to plus 1, so we'll have 3 nutmegs in preparation for the cakes. Next, we are taking a trip over to make some more butter. So we are going to have to go back to our wheat field, and we're going to have to harvest some more wheat. So let me get this coloured in. This is very golden wheat. How's your guys' Fridays going? Have you had a good week? Have you had any good plans for in the summer? Now, that is another 3 rows of the wheat field being harvested. Where's my tracker? So we are adding another 15, which will leave us 17. And then we are going to take away 9 for feeding 3 cows, and we have got 12 wheat left, and we will need a new tracker for this at some point. Oh, one of my children are up and on the go. Right, so that is our wheat. So we are going to run along to our cows and get 3 of these cows fed. We've got 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And we'll just pop down on our tracker that we have fed 3 cows and we have 5 cows that are ready to be milked. We're going to milk all 5 cows. We have fed 3 of them, so we need £1.50. And I'm going to change this out for a 5 in here. So we can make 5 bottles of cow's milk. So we will just do that just now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in our tracker, we are going to put in that we have milked 5 cows and we've got 7 bottles of milk. And that means we are going to be able to make 2 sticks of butter, which is fabulous. So in here, we're going to have £2.50 going in for our bottles of milk. So we'll put that in. Let's go over to our butter. And we are going to colour in two more sticks of butter. And that is going to be worth £1. So we'll put that in there. So we're coming along nicely with the butter. The butter is probably the hardest thing to make. Next, we are going to number 6. And number 6 is our milk. Okay, right. Okay, so we're going to have to feed a cow. So we can do that. So we're going to take away 3, and that's going to leave 9. And then we're going to go to our cows. And we're going to feed one of our cows. I'm just going to leave these pens out because this is the ones I seem to be using the most today. And let us just track our cows. So we are feeding one, and then we are going to take the cow over to the milking shed. And that cow is 50p. And let us go back to our milk. And we are going to get a bottle of milk from this lovely cow who I've named Daisy. So we have got 2 bottles of milk ready to go. And that again is worth 50p. So we will pop that in. Next, we are going to, cow's milk again. I think, you know what, I think we're going to try something else because number 3, we've got lots of ingredients to make. Oh, carrots. See, we were making carrot cakes and we have no carrots harvested yet. That's kind of important. It's an essential part of the cake. Oopsie, I'm throwing stuff about, guys. So, in our carrots, we are going to harvest We need quite a lot of carrots, guys. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to harvest we're going to harvest 3 rows of carrots that we've planted. They are looking good to go. We're almost there. There we go. So that is our carrots, and we'll just write in our tracker that we have harvested 15 carrots. That is fabulous. We can't ignore the main ingredient. So that is £3 that we're going to be putting into our carrots today. And let me have a look at the recipe. So the carrots are, let's see if I can get any more of these. So the carrots, there's 5 carrots per cake. So we're gonna so that's £2.50. So we're gonna put in 5 carrots. Mind you, it's a row of carrots. It should be, the crops are 1. I think I'll keep them the same. So I'm going to put in 1 for that's 1 row of carrots. I'm going to try and keep that the same. Oh, I can't get this in. Right. So we're going to add 5 carrots. Into our ingredients. And what else do we need? I better go to my carrots and actually say that we've used them. That would be a good idea, I think. Sorry guys, I've kind of just changed my game plan a wee bit. So we've got 10 carrots left. So the other things we need is sugar, eggs, flour, and 1 cow's milk and 1 nutmeg. So we can add a nutmeg because we have got, can add a nutmeg, and that would be 50p. And let me just quickly mark that off. So we got 2 nutmeg left. We need sugar. We haven't got any sugar yet. Or flour. We need 3 flour, and that's 2 wheat for the flour. So let's nip back to our wheat. We've got 9, so we can take away 6, which will leave us 3. And we are going to where is my flour? So we are going to make 3 bags of flour. sorry, I've just abandoned the dice, but I feel like we need to get these cakes on the go. So we're making 3 bags of flour, and we're going to put that over to be ready for the cake. So that is £1.50 going into our flour, which means we can now score off one of our flours, and that is £1.50 again. I'm going to have to try and make some change, I think. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take these last 2 and put them in our ingredients. So what else do we need? We need sugar, eggs, and cow's milk. So I think what we're going to do, let's go see what our chickens are saying. We've got 3 chickens that are ready to lay eggs. So we are going to, we're going to take all 3 chickens and collect their eggs. And let's see how many eggs these chickens are going to give us. So that was 3. So we can mark off 3 more boxes of eggs. The chickens have been busy. So we have got plus 3. So we've got 5 boxes of eggs, and that 3 is worth £1.50, which we will pop into there. And for our cake, we need 3 eggs. So we are going to minus 3 and put that over to the bakery for the cakes, and we have got 2 boxes of eggs left. So we can score off this eggs, and that's £1.50. And we're adding in 3 eggs. And what was the other thing we added? Oh, we've added quite a bit. We've added 3 flour. And we have added 1 nutmeg. So we're getting there. So we have got £1 left. So what we need is sugar and cow's milk. So what I'm going to do to make sugar, we need corn. So let us go to our corn. And we have got 5. So we are going to take away, what did I say for sugar? It's 2 corn. So we are going to take away 4, and that will leave us 1 corn. And we are going to make 2 bags of sugar. Here we go. I'm going to make 2 bags of sugar. Which will be worth 1. And that means that that sugar will be ready for next time to go to the bakery, because that is all our money gone. So I think we've made good progress. I know I've abandoned what I was doing, and I hope you guys don't mind that, but I feel like the mission is to get the cakes made. So we've got carrots, sugar, eggs, butter, flour, cow's milk and our nutmeg, and we've almost got enough for 1 cake so far. So next week hopefully we'll get that cake made and we'll be able to start on the second one. Thank you so much guys for being here, and I hope you managed to follow along my path of how my brain goes. Please like, comment, subscribe and share, and until I see you again guys, take care. Bye.